online payment systems. I mean, the evidence indicates that, I mean, payment systems actually impact positively on the whole business of the ccTLD. And I believe that some of us who do not have these things in place must begin to look at what we can do. And of course, somebody pointed to the fact that for ccTLDs who do not have any such payment or arrangements, the model that Mark actually brought up is a very good approach, so that we can begin to have people who are doing some of these things come together so we can build internal capacity. Yes, Mark.
Mark Elkins, DNS Africa. DNS ZACR actually has a payment solution, system solution as well. I don't know too much more about it, but if people go to the little booth outside, they can talk. So we do offer, and that's something that we have considered for some time, we do offer something along those lines.
Yeah.
Maybe a question to ICANN accredited registrars. I don't know if the payments for domains and ICANN accreditation is built into the accreditation agreement with ICANN. Maybe someone can give us some insight in how the system is handled at the ICANN registrar level.
Can you repeat the question again? Sorry.
When you are accredited as an ICANN registrar, accredited registrar, is there anything in the registry agreement that has a bearing on the payment system that you are required to support as an ICANN accredited registrar?
Yeah, as an ICANN accredited registrar, I mean, we get the accreditation is normally for those ccTLDs. So, and you expect to have an online payment system to be accepting the payment.
Okay, so we still have 30 minutes to spare before lunch. Yes.
Thank you, Chair. The session is on Registry Payment Solution, and I check on the agenda. It didn't cover solution for registrants, and I can see that through the session we are talking about payment solutions between registries and registrars. So, but for me, it's also important to talk about this item. It's not written on the agenda, but maybe some few people talk about it. But it's something also I find very important for the DNS business.
Yeah.
Good afternoon. Is it afternoon? Yes. Okay. My name is Nyirenda. I wanted to ask a question to KeNIC, whether there was an analysis done to determine the impact of the online payment system when it came live. Have you seen any significant changes in terms of the number of domain names that are registered? Thank you.
Okay. I don't know. Can any of the panelists address the registrant payment system, please?
Yes, actually that's what we do, because for us KeNIC is a client. So if there are any registrars here who potentially would like to have such a service, where then registrants can just log onto your website, search for domain names, check out, then make payment, we would be happy to have a conversation. That's exactly what we are here for. So whether it's registry to registrar or registrant, registrar to registrant, that's fine to us.
Maybe I can add on that. We've seen, actually, we as KeNIC are actually encouraging a lot of our registrars to offer online payment solutions, because that one goes hand in hand with automation, the use of EPP. So it reduces the time a person buys a domain to the time that domain is really active. Because you're looking at a scenario where if a registrar doesn't have funds in the registry, if a client wants the money, first of all, that registrar will have to credit the registry, his registry account, before he can register that domain. So that's why those are some of the things we are encouraging between registrars. You have online payment between your clients as registrants to your registrar account, and you have again another online payment solution between you and the registry system, which is what the registry system is offering. Thanks. Sorry. The question from Nyirenda. Basically, what we did, we implemented the online payment solution based on meetings we had with our registrars, because most of them were saying, why don't we have credit card payment solutions? Why do we have only one mobile payment solution that we have? Why don't we have the debit card payment solution? And those are some of the discussions that we had with them that made us actually choose a good provider who will actually answer all these questions that the registrars were giving. And since the deployment of the system, I think we've noticed a significant change in transactions that are made using the online payment system. Because on our registry system, we can filter out per day a transaction that comes. We used to have the check payments and the mobile money direct between us and M-Pesa provider, which is Safaricom. And we initially, the most preferred payment was the mobile money through Safaricom. Now, when we introduced the online payment, which has different gateways, which has different mobile payment platforms, that is when now we saw bulk transactions. They are not small transactions, but they are bulk transactions. But again, now it became as if it's the preferred mode of payment between KeNIC and its registrars. We had registrars who strictly used to pay via check, and now we've seen them that they have changed to now they have started using credit card payment solution, strictly credit card payment solutions for transactions up to around 100,000, 200,000 Kenya shillings. Thanks.
So on that note, I think we want to thank our panelists for dealing with the subject. Let's give them a round of applause. So thank you also for your time. I think we can break up. Barak, over to you.
Thank you, Eric, for chairing the session very well. I think the chair deserves a round of applause as well. It's lunchtime, so let's be back by exactly 2 o'clock so that we can continue with the afternoon sessions.